Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we will learn how to calculate the value of perpetual bond in Excel spreadsheet. So without spending more time, let's get started. Alright, as you can see that this is our questions and this is the questions area where we will extract the value from this statement, and this is our calculation area where we will calculate the relevant component of perpetual bond. Okay, so first I'm going to read this statement and extract the information written here. Alright, so we can see that the face value. So face value of the bond is 1000 rupees. I have already told you in the previous video of zero coupon bond, because the par value or face value of the debt security is always 1000 rupees. Alright, so here I am going to put the 1000 rupees. Alright, now for interest paid, we can see that a bond that paid rupees 50 year forever. That means the interest paid is 50 rupees. Alright, which is paid annually. Right, so I'm going to put the amount 50 here. Alright, now cost of debt. Cost of debt, you can see that assuming that your required rate of return for this type of bond is 10%. Remember one thing, required rate of return or cost of debt both are same, but the coupon rate is different things. Okay, so here I'm going to put the 10% here. Alright, okay, you can see that. Now make sure that you have changed this cell format from general to percentage by using this menu. Alright, now here I have created the drop down list as I told you in the last previous video of zero coupon bond, that how to create it. Okay, so here I have created the drop down list of payment mode. Generally the bond interest paid from annually to quarterly. Right, these three types of payment mode is not popular. Alright, however I have kept it to make the dynamic calculation. Alright, so here I'm going to select annually. Alright, you can see this 10%. Okay, and remember one thing, if the payment mode is not mentioned in the question, then we assumed annually as a default. Okay, otherwise as per our question. So here I'm going to select annually. Alright, now market price of a bond represented by P0. Alright, which is how much? You can see that we don't have the market price of a bond given in the question. That's why I'm going to put or take a manually the market price of a bond. Let's say 800. So I'm going to put 800 here. Alright, now click here and now let's start to calculate the coupon rate. And the coupon rate can be calculated by simply dividing the interest paid divided by face value. Okay, so first press the equal to sign and now click this one divide by this one and now press the enter key. Alright, you can see this. We got the value of coupon rate, which is 5%, and I have changed the cell format from general to percentage. Okay, so that the value is showing in percentage form. Okay, now let's calculate the total interest amount, and it can be calculated by simply multiplying the interest paid amount to the payment mode type. Okay, so here I am going to calculate it by using the if function to make the automatic process. Alright, so here I am going to press the equal to sign, type the if function, now press the tab, and now let's select this one, this equals to, type the payment mode which is annually. Okay, in the double quotation mark and press the comma. Now let's provide the result if this condition will meet. Alright, so if this equals to annually, then what will happen? Yes, this times 1. Otherwise let's make the another condition by simply copying this from here to here by pressing the Ctrl C, and now click here and now press Ctrl V to paste it. And now let's change the payment mode from annually to semi-annually. Okay, and now let's change the value from 1 to 2. Similarly for quarterly, monthly, weekly and daily, we can make it same as these things. Okay, so I'm going to quickly make it. Alright, now press the close parenthesis exactly equal to total number of if. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if. So I'm going to press the 5 close parenthesis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now press the enter key. Alright, you can see this. The total interest amount is in 50 rupees. Why? Because the payment mode is annually. If I will change the payment mode from annually to semi-annually, it will be affected here. You can see 50 rupees times 2, which is 100. Okay, now I'm going to keep the payment mode annually. Okay, as per the questions or default. Okay, now let's calculate the value of bond. So before I start to calculate the value of perpetual bond, let me tell you some quick definition of this bond. So perpetual bond is a fixed income security with no maturity date that theoretically pays interest forever. It is similar to regular bonds, which is a rare type of bond in that they pay regular fixed income payments. Okay, that means what we understand from this definition, that these types of bond don't have the maturity period, right, and pay a certain amount of interest forever. Okay, as you can see in the questions, 50 rupees interest paid per year forever. We don't know the any specific period of time. Okay, so these questions represents that this is a questions of perpetual bond. Alright, okay, so based on the definitions and calculated working notes, we can calculate the value of perpetual bond. So perpetual bond can be calculated by simply using this formula displaying here. You can see. So first press the equal to sign, and now just select this one to get the total interest amount divided by KD, that is the cost of debt, which is this one. Alright, not the coupon rate. This is just a working note. Alright, now press the enter key. Alright, you can see 500 rupees as the value of our perpetual bond. Alright, now based on the calculated value of the bond, we can identify the status and then we can interpret. We already know that how to calculate these two things in the last previous video, which is zero coupon bond. If you have not watched that video, then please watch that video, link in the description below. Okay, now here I am going to quickly identify the status. Okay, and it can be identified simply using the if function. Okay, and comparing the value of the bond and the market price of the bond. Alright, so here I am going to make the function here. So press the equal sign, tap the if function, now press the tab and now select this one. If this equals to this one, then what will happen? Correctly valued. Correctly valued. Similarly, make the another condition. If this will greater than this, then what will happen? Yes, overvalued. Otherwise undervalued. Now press the double close parenthesis 2 times to close the if statement. Okay, and now press the enter key. You can see our calculated value of the bond, which is 500, which is less than this amount. That's why this is showing. If you will change from 400, you will see overvalued. Alright, so here I'm going to keep the same as earlier. Alright, now based on this status, we can interpret the decision. So here I'm also going to make the function by using the if function. So press the equal to sign, tap the if, and now select this one. If this equals to correctly valued, then what will happen? Hold it. So I'm going to type hold it, or indifference, whatever you can write it, comma. Now let's make the another condition. So I'm going to click here to clearly write the statement. So I'm going to first copy this statement by pressing the Ctrl C and now press Ctrl V to paste it. And now let's change the word from correctly valued to undervalued or overvalued. I'm going to write overvalued. Then what will happen? Buy it, otherwise sell it. Now I'm going to press the double close parenthesis to close the if statement. Right, now before I press the enter key, I'm going to add some few words to make the sentence here. Right, like we should hold the bond. Okay, similarly I'm going to add here we should buy the bond, and here I'm going to write we should sell the bond. Okay, and now press the enter. Alright, you can see this. As per our status, we should sell the bond because of undervalue. Alright, so guys, it's a very easy to prepare it or calculate it. Thanks for watching this video. If you find it useful, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video. Signing off.